5 reasons why most people don't want to start. Don't ever start. And the crazy thing is, you know what you want to do. You have that interest. You have that passion that you know. You might know your purpose. But you just lazy. You need to stop that, dog, bro. Like, just start that thing, bro. Stop playing, man. But, hey, my name is Kamari. Thank you for having me. This is the K4Knowledge channel. And, man, another day, another opportunity to share some knowledge, man. So, you already know what the video title is and the thumbnail is. 5 reasons why most people never start. And I have some talking points right here. As you can see, I'm going to let you see. These are the talking points that I'm going to be going over on this video. The first talking point, let's get started, man. I'm tired of wasting your time, right? The first one, you're being a follower and not a leader, bro. If you was thirsty, right? And there was a bottle of water just laying on the ground, but you waited only because you wanted to see if your friend would do it. Go get some water. And y'all both thirsty, but he the first one to do it, and then you're going to follow after him. You could have drunk the water already. But you chose to not drink the water because you wanted to see somebody else do it. You hungry, right? But you like, man, I don't really want to eat none of their food because I don't even know them. It's probably strangers, or it's probably your family. And you hungry. But you like, man, I don't know if the food tastes good. I'm going to wait on somebody else to taste it to see if it's actually good. You could have been fooled already. You wanted to wait on somebody else to eat some freaking food. You could have been fed already. You waiting on somebody else to see if the food is good or not. You could have been already tasted it. Now you waited about 10 minutes. Time is ticking. That's more wasted time. And you could have started eating already. You could have fulfilled your desire to eat, to not be hungry anymore. But you like, man, I'm just gonna wait. You probably wanted to be an NBA player. But you like, man, I don't want to start, man. I don't really see nobody in my family doing it. You could have been that first person in your family to do it, nigga. Or female. I don't know if I have any female people. I don't know if I have any females watching this channel, but if I do, you could have been the first person to start and created that and could have been on that way to success, nigga. Or female, like I said. But you held yourself back because you wanted to be a follower and not a leader. That's the first reason. Second reason, and I ain't gonna lie, my arm tired. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't got my tripod. I gotta get another one. But second reason, you're overthinking or procrastinating. How long are you gonna think about that thing that you want to do until you realize it's too late? By the time you realize that, oh shoot, I'm gonna start right now, ain't no water gonna be out there, ain't no food gonna be out there. The dream is not gonna be there to chase it. By the time, you know how many 9-to-5 workers, and I'm pretty sure you heard like your OGs tell you, man, I wish I would have did this. Man, I wish I would have did that. They waited, gang. They trying to let you in on not waiting and starting that jump. They could have chased their dreams, but they waited and worked the 9-to-5. They could have chased their dreams, but they waited and did some bull crap. Wasted their time. You could have started. Take advice from the OGs because they was here before you, and therefore, they got more experience than you. Just start what you want to do, gang. Stop overthinking. Overthinking is going to lead you to more overthinking, and then by the time you think, by the time you start to do instead of overthink, it's probably going to be too late. And you're probably going to be wanting to do it at 18, but then realize, dang, I could have just started this at 40, and now you're 40 years old, and now you wasted 22 years, and now you wasted 22 years, and you could have been did that jump. Just start, gang. Third, fear. You probably fear that if you do this thing that is not normal for people to do, that's in your environment, You scared of what they gonna think. You scared of what they gonna say. Let me tell you this, bro. I was doing YouTube, and it was not a normal thing for people to do. In fact, I was getting more love for it and more push to do it from people that I didn't even know, or people that was working at my job. They basically like coworkers. Like, I wouldn't even say friends, because we just here because of the simple fact that we want to get paid and we're going to leave home and probably not going to talk to each other. But I was getting more love from them than my family members. And no shame to my family, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. I got to tell it how it is. I was getting more love from the strangers. They were saying, bro, you got to keep going, keep going, keep going. My family members was like, you got a job or something like that? You going to college or anything? Not acknowledging that I'm really doing something out the normal. I'm doing something unique to me. And I'm trying to push beyond limits behind what I've already seen. But do not fear what anybody else has to say. Especially family members or people around you, because they haven't done what you did. Therefore, what the freak is they talking for? Look for people that have already did it. Like, say you want to be an astronaut. Look up to people that, look how people did it while dealing with their family members. Look how people did it before you. Say you want to start your own you want to start a car washing business. Look up, you know how many car washing business people on YouTube? Look up how, study the game, gang. You got to study the game to be ready for the game, right? It's like you got to study the test before you ready for the test. Or if you don't study the test and you go in, you might just fluke it. And you might not pass that jump. So stop being scared of what people is going to say. Because, let me tell you this. Nobody's opinion matters more than yours. I'm just going to say that. Alright. Don't fear what nobody has to say. Fourth thing. And we're going to get through these so I don't waste any of your time. I want to respect your time, because you watching these videos is really helping me. But fourth thing of why most people don't never start: comparison. They looking at the next man. If you're focused on the next man, you will never grow, because you're focusing on them and not you. And you could have been 10 steps ahead of your past you, but you chose to stay and not grow. You could have been already doing that one thing that you really wanted to do. That's your fault. And you want to compare it. Let me tell you this, bro. It's so cliche what I'm finna say. This quote. Comparison is the thief of joy. And that joy that you have for it is now being replaced by that comparison. Man, dang, how the freak they did this. Well, not even how the freak they did this, but man, I want to really be like him. Like, you know what I'm saying? How am I different from him? How am I different from her? You know, you think it that way. Just go with the process and start. You know what I'm saying? You might take inspiration from people, but don't never compare. It's the thief of joy, gang. Last one. And this one, they're all important, very important, right? But this one might be the most important. I'm be honest. Last one, comfort. You're comfortable in your situation. You're too comfortable in your situation. You're a little lazy in your situation. You're overly lazy in your situation. You need to get up out of that. I was just like you. But now I'm on my purpose and I'm on my discipline. And now I've actually started. And now I have more potential than when I didn't start. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't start something, you have no potential. Because how the freak can... If Michael Jordan never played basketball, how would they say that he's the best, that he's the GOAT? Or if LeBron James, people have different GOATs. Or if LeBron James or Kobe never played basketball or never even started, how would they say he's the GOAT? They had to play and start to be called the GOAT, and they had to put that work in. So get up out that comfort. That comfort is going to kill you, gang. That comfort kills growth. It kills growth. Like, you could have already been starting but you still here. And if this video has motivated you to start, I don't really care about motivation. I want you to use that discipline you have and go further than this motivation, because the motivation is not going to last long. I'm going to be honest. The discipline that you set for yourself is going to last even more. So use that discipline and go further and just start. Stop waiting on time. Like, stop waiting on stuff, man. Just start that jump. There's no better time. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be the last thing. There's no better time than now. Right? There's no better time than now. I'm out. Thank you for having me. This is kforknowledge channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notifications on. And this game is for free. So I really appreciate you guys. I'm out. Peace.